Hey guys, Don Keating here, Team Donny8. As many of you know, I've been following and doing different Bitcoin and investment programs over the last year or so, and unfortunately we've seen many come and go, some outright scam, some just failed for different reasons, and what it's led me to believe is that you never should have 100% of your money out of your control. So what I've been doing more and more of is trading, and one of the tools I've been using is an automatic trading bot, and it's nice because the program is easy to set up. I've tried to use other ones like Gunbot and Profit Trader, and this is not those. This is different. Those you do need a certain amount of knowledge to get them set up and running, and some different programming where you have to pick your pairs, and you have to set it up to trade the way that you want it to. This one here that I use lately is 100% automatic. It is backed by traders who actually set up the trading rules for you, so all you have to do is pick what cryptos you want to trade, and it will automatically apply their rules to it, and it will sell if you have a certain amount of profit. It will never sell at a loss. So you can see here, just Bitcoin's been coming back pretty strong. It got up to 11,000 again and then pulled back away from that, and it stopped at around 10,150, and it's kind of in this range right now for a little bit. A lot of people are saying it's because of Chinese New Year that it had dropped. I'm not really sure why it had dropped, but it definitely is increasing. The volume and whatnot has seemed to be pretty high right here on the low, and then it really hasn't looked back from there. This is a huge volume spike here at the very low of this Bitcoin price. So someone had bought a whole bunch of Bitcoin around $6,000. So if you were that lucky person, you're already almost double to where you're at. And I really do believe Bitcoin is on its way back up to its highs of the year, 20,000 plus easily. Probably by the end of March, I think we're going to be close to 20,000 again, it'd be my guess. But I am definitely no expert. It's just what I feel and what I've seen, the way that everything has been going. You can see the actual crypto market at CoinMarketCap. The last 7 days has been very positive, but don't forget, even if Bitcoin's up 23% in the last 7 days, it's gone down 50% from 20,000. So to go up that much, you have to go up way more than 50%. If you're at 10,000 and you go down to 5,000, so you take a 50% cut, to go from 5,000 back up to 10,000 is 100%. So it's got a ways to go. It's much more percentage-wise increase needed to go back to where it was rather than fall 50%. But it's definitely on its way. You can see big 1 week gains in most of these. Bitcoin's been great. Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin had a fantastic week. Neo, you can see them here. Monero had a good week, 25%. Ethereum Classic, 34%. And on and on. Omizgo, OMG, had a good week, 34% up. Verge, 44%. So there's definitely some winners and some losers. You can see Nano lost because they had that huge loss of their breach, which they're still not sure exactly why it breached and if it was an inside job or external, but not the case. Doesn't really matter for this video. But like I said, I'm doing a part of my investments as trading bot, and it's an automatic trading bot, and I just wanted to, I'm not allowed to show the back office or the bots trading or anything like that, so I just pulled a quick spreadsheet of what the bots, a couple of my bots had done, and it's just by date. You can see here the 19th, 18th, 17th, and 16th, And these are trades that the bot had picked all by itself. The only thing I pick is the token that it's allowed to trade. So each bot, you can have all the tokens you want, or you have to have at least 15 available for it to trade. And you can see the percentages. The ones that say complete is because it's sold. And this is, the bot did this automatically by itself. I did not have to tell it to sell. But you see, as long as it's a positive number, it'll sell. And if it says pending here, it means that it still has this, it still owns this token, and it's just waiting for the right time to sell it. So they are not, obviously not all positive, but each one of these trades is also what they consider to be a micro trade. So even if you have a whole Bitcoin, or you give the bot $25,000 to trade or whatever, each one of these trades is still only between $150 and $200 each. They're micro trades. So even if you see some of these are negative, they're still, this is the lowest negative here is minus 12%. You figure that's minus 12% of, even if it's $200, it's down 20. If it's $200 down 12%, it's down $24. Not the end of the world. And you could tell there's a lot of green ones here compared. I mean, here's 3.3, almost 4%. I've had as high as 14-15% positive on a trade, and none of these red are actual losses because they are not sold yet. So it will just hold on to them, and as they regain their pricing, it will sell at a certain amount depending on what rules the traders have put in place on the bot. And these are all these ones are all Binance. So I have this bot running on Binance currently, but this bot can run on Binance and Bittrex and a few other ones too. So it's not just for Binance. But this one is you set it up, you pick the trades that you want. If, for instance, if I see that it bought, let's say this one here from the 16th POE, and it's down 12%, and I just for whatever reason don't want that, or don't want that trade anymore, there's an option on the end of the bot where I could sell it manually. And if I don't want to trade that anymore, I would just remove this symbol from the accessible trades. The good thing about the bot is that it is set up by you, and it's 100% automatic, as far as you don't have to go in and set rules or anything like that. You just tell it what tokens or coins you want to trade, and it does everything automatically for that. So it is, that part of it is pretty nice. You can have as many of these bots as you want up until whatever software package you bought. So you can have up 10,000 or 25,000, whatever you bought, accessible, and it's trading. And the best thing about it is that you do not lose access to your money. You're not sending your money to this company. It's never leaving your exchange. So all you do is you give the API key, and the API key only gives access to buy and sell. It does not give them access to withdraw or deposit or anything like that. So it's and that part of it is very safe, where they cannot just drain your accounts and steal your money. Or if you're in one of these other programs, like any of these other programs that have come in, you deposit your Bitcoin, you buy their tokens. Sometimes the platform never even opens. Other times it opens and then fails, or it just totally scams out and you lose all that money. Well, this one here, you're buying a year contract for the software, and the money in the actual trading account never leaves your possession. It's always in the exchange itself. So you never have to worry about them stealing your money. And so far I'm very happy with the percentages that they've had. And this is just a quick snapshot from the 16th to the 19th, so really 3 days worth of trades. But it does trade pretty often, and you can pick, I think the minimum is 0.1 Bitcoin you can give a bot access to for trading, and it will just trade within that. So if you put in 0.1 Bitcoin, and it's it is right now 10,000, So it'll have $1,000 to play with, give or take. So you may have, you know, 9 or 10 trades, sometimes, you know, maybe 6 to 9 trades going in that 0.1 trading bot. And as it sells one, it'll just look for the next opportunity and it'll buy one, and it'll just keep cycling out, and you don't have to actually tell it what to do after that. You know, you just log in, make sure that you're happy with the trades that it's doing. Sometimes you'll add a new coin or you'll take one away. Like I don't usually let them trade like Bitcoin Diamond for instance, and that's just my personal opinion. But if you don't want them to trade something that's listed on Binance, you just never put it into the bot and it will never trade it. So if you guys have questions about this, I know this is very brief and general. I'm more than happy to go over this. I could send you a more detailed video, invite you to a Facebook group on this. But it is 2 package options for the software. There's either a $500 per year option, and that just gives you the basic bots, not the automatic ones, or there's a $2,000 per year, which is the one I highly recommend. Consider they're professional, and that gives you access to the trading bot that is 100% automatic. And like I said, you could trade on Binance or Bittrex or a few other ones as well. So email me and I will try to set you up on that and give you all the information about how to get joined up. There's no referral links as of now. They're redesigning the website, so there may be a referral link very soon, and of course I will post that so you guys can follow. But in the meantime, just email me and I'll tell you all the information and try to get you signed up. My email is donkeat, DONKEAT @gmail.com. I will post the link below for the trading bot group that we have. You guys go in there and check it out. It's a new group, so there's not a ton of people, but there's more and more every day. So go in there and check it out, and I'll try to answer all your questions in there as well. And if you guys do like these videos, please like and subscribe. It helps out me, it helps out the channel. Leave comments. I try to answer as many as I can. And if you do have an emergency question or something you definitely need an answer to, email me is the best way. Okay, and then if you want to get notified of new content that gets posted, we do a lot of updates on current programs, new programs, ICOs, and things of that. Hit the notification bell, and that way there you won't miss anything. And I'll talk to you guys soon. I appreciate your time.